blue button next to it says go live.
Oh, there we go. Now I won't be able to see the chat, so
can you not?
No.
Really? Surely you can share the chat. Hang on. Hi, everybody. Sorry, we've just changed software and figuring out how it works. You really can't see the chat.
Well, I can see the chat from the streaming software. Is that the chat I need, or I need the YouTube chat?
The YouTube one. On the right it says comments.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I see that.
There we go.
There we go. There's Blockhead. We got a lot of people in here.
Yeah.
Good morning or good evening.
Sorry, as we changed software because everyone else was using StreamYard, so we thought we'd try StreamYard. And then I decided to break my camera. Then Mike decided to put over that phone, decided to make him radioactive.
Yeah, I got a white balance issue with my camera. If I hold my hand like this, it focuses. See, and you can see me better. Oh well.
We've got the Daily Brick. Someone needs to turn off their audio. We're getting echoes.
Uh-oh, I hope it's not me. Hey, Galligade, Blockhead. Blockhead, I watched your stream yesterday. I wasn't on it live, but I got to see it.
You can't reply via the StreamYard chat. You have to do it in YouTube.
Oh, okay. That's why. Hi, Andrew.
Did you see that, Kaz? I've got my drink for my time of day, so we're well prepared between us.
Mine's a morning potion.
I've got a different. In no way sponsored, just cheap. We were debating what we were going to build. Originally, we were going to groomer from the city line. Then we were talking about the hot rod, and then we decided to go down the Batman thing.
Batman.
I'm building this little one, which is I don't think move. It's just the Bat Cycle.
And I am building the Joker. Whoops, sorry, I don't know. There we go. The Joker Copter, which is an old set from 2012, 6863 Batwing Battle. So,
I just want to know. Did you see my? Did you see my response in the chat, Kaz? I just got this one because it kind of reminded me a bit of the tumbler. I thought I can probably use a lot of the parts from that to actually build. So I think about building a tumbler more than anything.
Yeah,
I'm not really a fan of the mystery. It's a joke, given that it's meant to be like the main character in a set, and he's basically on a skidoo. Seems like a bit of a half-assed attempt there.
Yeah,
mine. Stickers. No.
There we go.
I was watching James' review of the new bat thing, the battery. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I have.
I've got to say, I don't hate it.
You what?
Say I don't.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's okay. I have a love for classic Batman. So when things start to get too Dark Knight-ish, I tend to tune out. I'm much more of the campy, kind of funny Batman style.
The Jang made a good point though. It's actually I designed one agent sets years ago.
Yeah.
And it's basically the same truck.
Oh,
he
really?
Designed for that, but updated for Batman.
Huh.
Which
that's interesting.
I kind of like that.
Yeah. Well, it's a good way to recycle. Just put it in different colors, put a few different stickers on it, and that way you don't have to work too hard as a manufacturer, right?
Yeah.
But I guess that's what Lego's all about.
Yeah, true. Why can't they make bendable legs? Why can't they do short bendable legs? Really wish they would. They did for Harry.
Yeah, that seems to be the only place that they did that on, and I don't really know why.
Maybe it's too expensive.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, because given the fact the way the legs have to bend and spring.
I feel like this is from the really bad Batman. He's got swords as well.
Kittenville, you said you love Adam West. I love Adam West too. As a matter of fact, I just purchased the entire season on iTunes of the classic 66 to 68 Batman series, and I've been watching like 2 or 3 every night. It's just I just love. It's just so funny, and it's so bad that it's so good. Oh, man, I'm singing that in my sleep.
I'll bet.
Yeah, I am. I wake up and I'm like, Batman.
As long as you don't find try to climb the wall via the floor.
Yeah. Answer the phone and say, hello, Commissioner Gordon.
I look forward to showing my kids that. They go, what? That's how we used to do it.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I've got them into loads of the old school cartoons, though. They love the Pink Panther at the moment.
Yeah, I like the Pink Panther.
The trouble is, loads of them you can't find anywhere to actually buy.
Oh, really?
The only place to get them is on like dodgy YouTube. For which there's a great piece of software to download an entire YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. I know that's what my one kid said, Emerson, who's living with us. She's like, I've seen I said, have you seen the original Batman? And she was like, no. She's like, I've only seen a couple of episodes on YouTube. And so I go into YouTube and yeah, it's like, you have to watch 2 minutes and then all of a sudden it, so I'm like, well, this is no fun. I'm just going to get the series. And I figure with all the stuff going on in the world, Batman makes me happy.
Yeah, no, it's a good one to have bought.
So, somebody said, I saw a comment there. Oh, Gallagade, have you been on all 72 hours? Have you watched all of the streams? Because if you have, I am so in awe of you.
And she's been to 15 kids' birthday parties as well.
Yeah, I know. She's like super mom, super person. You're the one that needs the cape, Gallagade. Gallagade. So Roku has them too, huh? I did not realize that. That's good, Kittenville. You got to start them early. Start them early.
Yeah, I grew up on them. Yeah,
me too. Of course, I was born in '66, so I caught them in like when I was like 4 or 5, they were still playing the reruns, and of course they played in reruns all through the '70s. But I'm old.
I remember, obviously, I watched when I was a kid. I remember, I used to love them.
Well, what gets me with those is that is I love the narrator, and come to find out the narrator was actually the executive producer of the show, and he had told the sorry, I'm breaking into pop culture professor mode. He had told the network CBS that the only way the Batman series would take off is if it were so over the top that it was so bad it was good, and it was campy, and they were extremely melodramatic, and CBS decided to just forget about it because they're like, people want to see a serious Batman. And well, turns out they had, when they did their, this is hilarious fact, when they did their first pilot, they got the worst rating of any television show in history at that point. But they had already committed to putting the show on the air. And so they put it on the air, and then the show ended up getting the best ratings on the air the first year of any TV show in history.
Funny, isn't it?
Yeah, crazy.
Makes you wonder who they show their bloody shows to.
Yeah, I know. Who's the focus group? Those people.
Can I just say that Mr. Freeze is actually pretty good? Can you see that? Let's see if he's going to focus for me. Hang on, let's see if I can get the camera to focus properly. There, that's better. He's actually pretty cool. He's got like a whole backpack on there, and it's much better than the. Yeah, you're doing your Bionicle homework. What's your Bionicle homework?
Wow, Bubba, I can't believe you did all 24 streams. You're amazing too. Holy smokes.
Wow. I've been trying to get into them all day, but I've had 3 children. I got a birthday party this week, so we're allowed to have birthday parties. Yay! Which is lucky because it's my kid's 6th birthday this week. A young second.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I just couldn't stay up. I ended up falling asleep really early last night, but I've been trying to get a lot of sleep because I figure when the plague hits, I need to I gotta try to be in good health as much as possible.
Yeah, Kaz, I was in your stream, but I wasn't very chatty because I was doing my bridge thing behind me. So I apologize. Very rude of me. Yeah, I had it on. I just wasn't actually a lot than and listening a lot. Oh, I got Batman in my head now. I'm going to go and have to have a look that up on iTunes now.
It's a winner.
Cartoons as well.
What's that?
I still love the cartoons, but the Spider-Man cartoon from the 80s was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that one.
But again, like I can't find it anywhere to get it. It's like I think that's all Sony. Sony. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
Used to make good hardware, now they don't. Last times I've ever bought. I used to love Sony. I bought 2 pairs of Sony headphones. One's one of the best I've ever had, and the other one's one of the worst. So, good. So, my over-the-ear ones are awesome. So good. Got them in a sale here, and then we've got some in-ear ones because I've had in-ear ones of theirs for the 12 years. And the last ones I had, I've literally worn to death. Like they were literally held together with sellotape. They were wireless ones, and it was so. And new ones, and they're bloody awful. They don't even stay in my ear. It's irritating as anything. Like giving them a damning review. They're nothing like the old one.
Yeah, I only really like the can headphones, over the ear headphones, because it goes back to my days as a DJ. I like to have those, the big pads on my ears and stuff. So although my AirPods are really nice, but I still prefer the big ones.
Yeah, Heather got a set of the new AirPod 2s, and she loves them. ones over here that like they're the ones that go over the ear and have the cable behind your head. That's what my old headphones were, and I loved them.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Sony don't make those ones anymore.
Huh? That's well, you know, Apple's kind of made the. I mean, they pretty much have monopolized that particular industry, like everything else they do.
I'm sad you can't buy an iPod anymore.
Yeah, that is kind of sad.
Garligate, to answer your question here, except Melbourne now, or Victoria rather, everything's pretty much back to normal at the moment. Everyone's still being cautious and keeping their distance, but the kids are back to school. Most people are back at work. People are still very wary of going on public transport, understandably. So yeah, Joss has been back at the last week. Read just in time for school holidays. It's been a very disruptive year.
This has been
just not had the attention she needed.
Yeah, my kids are having Adrian and Piper. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Oh, hey, this is cool. Check this out. Here's a cool part. Isn't that neat?
Oh, that's like a miss area.
Yeah. So that's kind of a neat little part there. But yeah, it's been tough on the kids, and of course here, I mean, it's just like living in a nightmare. So we don't, because I only have one lung, so we don't go anywhere, and I mean are pretty much stuck home. We stay in our yard, we have our groceries delivered, all that kind of stuff, and so
yeah,
it's a kind of a prisoner of our home for the past 5 months, but I'm going to keep it that way because I want to live.
Yeah, we've got they're allowed to do events, and works in events up to a certain size. Obviously it's not like back to normal at the moment, it's still limited in size, but you can have 100 people now. Like it's still it's based on the size of the venue as well. So
yeah,
like restaurants and things are all open now, but there's a lot of being just keeping the seating quite open, and when you go into a restaurant you have to register your name and phone number, so that obviously if you end up track to where you've been, all of those kind of things.
I think that's a good idea. They don't do that here, but I sure wish they did. It makes so much sense.
Oh, it's a no-brainer. I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of no-brainers going on right now. I mean, or not being heated at the moment. But I don't want to get into that. I just want to do Batman because that's what makes me happy right now, right?
Like, I'm going to give you one of the quotes that is which made me happy, which was, if a lot of these people, if they had another brain, it would be lonely.
Yeah, that's for sure. Hi, Ingrid. I see Ingrid coming in.
Ingrid. Got a good number of people in here.
Yeah, Cafe Con, Lego, Brick Bunnies, a whole bunch of folks on here.
I've got, I was going to say, I've got in the description of this video as well links to all chats that or on streams if you've missed any or want to get onto the next chats as well. So they're all in the description if you want to get to them afterwards. Both sitting here with our Yeti microphones, although you can't see mine because it's hidden behind the computer. I just put it in front of me because it looks more professional. There we go.
That's right. You look more like a DJ when you do that.
Next show is
or a talk show host from the 80s. Late night talk show host. I guess the late night talk shows still have their mics.
Yeah, they do. They do. We had a recording studio at our old office, and it was all set up with the booms and things like that. So we had a couple of our own microphones to use in there. It was good.
Yeah,
good quality.
Oh, I got a text coming through. Emergency text coming through. Sorry.
All good. We were talking about this earlier on. We did a live stream a while back, and halfway through the stream, Mike had to leave because there was a tornado coming.
Yeah. And that was funny. I just remember getting a warning. I mean, now there's no tornado here at the moment. It's actually a nice day outside, but I just remember going, well, Greg, I'm going to have to go because there's a tornado hitting, and I need to get all the kids down here in the basement. And Greg's like, okay, see you later, mate. It was so like perfect. Fortunately, the tornado did not hit our house, but
no,
it was
that's
close.
good. Well, and also luckily, like your Lego room is actually a room as well. So,
well, the thing is, we've all talked about this as a family. It's like, yeah, the Lego room's in the basement, and that's where we go when there's a tornado warning. But the problem is, I think we'd all be killed if a tornado hit our house if we were in the basement, because we'd have 100,000 pieces of plastic flying around. So yeah, so I think we've kind of screwed up our tornado bunker. I'm serious. I mean, yeah. So I don't know what we're gonna. I mean, I have a room that's half under our game room is half under the ground. So I think maybe that's where we'd go. But yeah, I don't think I want to be down here anymore during a tornado.
This is where your backlog comes to haunt you.
Yeah, Mike was killed by his backlog today.
In a shocking story today, his family was wiped out by their Lego collection.
And sadly, he was killed by a lepin brick.
Not an Oxford set.
Yes. Yeah, the one lepin brick that I own.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well.
Oh. My wife's a speed reader. She's just finished a book in 5 hours. Half hours.
Nice.
I'm still reading the same book I started 2 years ago.
Death by 1,000 bricks. Now there's Bubba. If that happens, then you're going to have to write the book.
Kaz, you can jump on if you want.
Yeah.
I just saw. Oh no, that's not the right button. Where is it? Invite. Copy.
The more the merrier. Hope everyone's enjoying their evening or morning or whatever they're doing.
This is live.
We're trying to get as many people as possible.
There you go, Kaz. You should have a stream invite. I don't mind this set. It's quite good fun.
Yeah, this is coming on.
I bet you'll find this cheap in the state.
Yeah, I haven't. I got this one the other day, but it has the label on. Oh, the label on it. So it must have come from somewhere else in the U.S. because it's got the official the I don't know, the legal label on it for the U.S. or whatever. But I'm glad I got it because again, even though it's not classic Batman, Batman needs a Batmobile in my city. He doesn't have one.
It's an awesome set.
Yeah. Well, right now Batman's driving a minivan, so which I think, yeah, I think it's kind of cool actually, the fact that he has to drive a minivan around because Iron Man stole his Batmobile.
All in the stories. It's all in the stories. You're good at the stories.
Well, I have to tell you, there's a I assume there's a lot of folks in here. Looks like there's a lot of folks in here from Australia, and Australia makes up almost half of my subscribers.
That's really strange.
Yeah, well, it's because of you, Greg.
Any Australian price.
I know you would think you all have better taste, but
hang on, where's my audience? Let's have a look where my audience is.
Yellow Castle. Oh man, boy, wouldn't that be nice to get that castle? That's one of those things you want to have and just put on your shelf and just have the satisfaction of knowing that you own it.
Yeah. And if like you ever become bankrupt, you can just sell it.
Right. Well, that's what I told yesterday. I was looking through the minifigs, and I saw where several people were selling Velma, the minifigure Velma, for $130. And so I'm just like, I immediately put my Velma into a sealed plastic bag, and I'm just like, all right, here's some college money, kids.
Actually, I've got some. I found a whole box of double ups I need to sell. Yeah, there you go. 26% audience is where 2.5% United Kingdom and 6.2% Australia.
Wow! So I have more Australians viewing my videos than you do.
Yeah,
that's wow. That's weird. Canada, hello, Canada.
That being said, where's Canada on here? Canada's not. Hang on. Oh no, Canada's up there.
Yeah,
Australia, then Germany, go figure, and then Canada.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But
it is strange the way they.
Yeah, it's strange. I mean, but you know me, because we talk a lot. But I've never really cared. I mean, I do care about. I mean, I care about getting subscribers, but I've never really. That's not my game. I do this because I love it, but two, I do it because, I care more about the views and like who, like are people actually watching and stuff, in the minutes that people, and as the time that people stay on, and for some reason. Excuse me, my minutes are absolutely out of this world in terms of the amount of minutes that people stay on my videos, which to me, it doesn't, as a statistician, it doesn't jive with the amount of subscribers that I have or the amount of likes or whatever. But as a content provider, it makes me feel really good that even though people aren't subscribing, they're still watching my videos for a long time when they do. And so that's what I care about. I know it doesn't make any money from the YouTube algorithm and all that kind of stuff, but who cares? I'm not in it for the money.
Yeah, I've noticed my watch has got something. I actually find my news videos are some of my best performers, so I don't know if I do them well or I don't know. But anyway, seems to quite well.
Toa of Ultimate Doom. Okay, that's how I kind of thought it was, but I'm again, it's early in the morning, so I apologize, Toa. Getting ready to put these wings on here. So what do you all think about the new YouTube memberships that are coming out? Because this is something that has been opened up to most YouTube creators. It's like Patreon, only it's YouTube based. I had been thinking about doing a Patreon just to do some like private live streams with some private builds with people and stuff that have asked. But I don't know. Do y'all think that that's Greg? I mean, do you think that's something that more people are going to start doing? Or is that
you know why they've done it? Because they've seen how many people are going over to Patreon to do it. Now they've killed the ad revenue.
Yeah, they definitely. I mean, that's definitely a response. That's for sure from for why they did that.
I have missed a step somewhere in here.
Yeah, me too.
School point error.
It's real. Oh, and
I failed at a 7+ set.
I know, me too. I'm just like, oh no.
No.
This is gonna means doom for those 18 plus sets. If I can't even do a 7 plus set.
Well, you've managed to build one of them so far.
Yeah.
Or did somebody build it for you?
I'll never tell. I'll never tell.
Oh.
All right. Blockhead says she's ready for the invite.
Oh, here she is. Yes.
Hey, there you are, Kaz.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. Good to see you.
Good seeing you.
I'm afraid I wussed out on watching all of the streams overnight. I went and had a good sleep.
That's okay.
Sorry, I'm just talking to my wife. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
That's all right. A good sleep is important.
Yes, indeed, indeed.
It certainly is. So, yeah, I was watching your stream yesterday, and I enjoyed it. You guys seemed like you had a lot of fun.
It was, yes. Even the bit where I disappeared for a while.
Yeah, well, it happens.
Of all the times for my router to start crapping out on me, like, no, not
Right.
now.
Right. That always happens to me, too. Or the electricity goes out or something like that.
Yeah. Good job I was using StreamYard, though, because if I was just streaming directly, the stream would have gone.
Yeah.
And that would have been a bigger problem. But luckily, my guests kept the ship running.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's very adeptly so.
Yeah, indeed.
So,
I think the reason your camera is blowing out is because you got a dark top on, Mike.
yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right.
So if you wear something a little bit more neutral, it will not have such a struggle, I think.
Yeah, because if I go back, I noticed it gets better the closer I get, the wider it gets. But I literally woke up and just kind of crawled out of bed, put a hat on, and came down here. So
Well, it's good to see you anyway, no matter what you're wearing.
well, thanks.
My good friend legolamaniac yesterday said, is there a dress code? I said, well, clothes are mandatory. I don't care what you wear, but
Yeah,
it's a relaxed stream, but it's not that relaxed.
Yeah, it's not that relaxed. That's great. I'm missing a part here. No, this just came out of it. This was a closed bag. I can't be missing a part. It has to be user error, right?
Look harder, Mike. Look harder.
I know. I got to look in the bag. Nope, not down there.
Josh does that to me all the time. I can't find this. Yeah, no, it is. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I may have put it all the way down. Like, oh man.
So Greg asked earlier what I'm doing with Bionicle. And the answer is our meetup, our user group meetup tomorrow is using Bionicle parts for not Bionicle things.
I saw
how we can integrate with system and all the rest of it, which is a bit tricky, but
hang on. I see if I can find a picture. I saw something earlier on was absolutely bloody incredible. Hang on.
So we got sent, if we wanted to participate, we got sent a random selection of Bionicle because the club had got some kicking around in someone's basement, not used, obviously. And I'm trying to make something even half sensible from it. It's not going well.
That sounds like a cool challenge, though.
Well, hopefully we'll get some interesting bits and pieces out of it. Yeah. But the trouble is, it's got
someone who'd made. Go on, sorry.
It's lots of Technic stuff, which is fine, but Technic, particularly when it's got axle holes and not pinholes, is really hard, I find, to integrate with system. Because, let me find a thing. If it's got a pinhole, then this is really useful. If you want to mount it on the flat, you just stick it on there. But there's nothing equivalent with an axle.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that.
So you can't just go, oh, I want it this way, and you know, it's annoying. Never mind. Getting there slowly.
Well, I feel real bad here because I literally, again, Greg, we're talking, 7+ sets, and I literally built it incorrectly from the ground up. So now
I actually realized I'd made 2 mistakes.
Yeah, me too. I got to go all the way back now. Okay.
And I'll get the staff.
Yeah. You know, I think whenever this happens, I always think about those Lego designers that use glue, you know, for like the Legoland displays and stuff. And I think they have to, you know, they do something like that, and then they glue everything together, and then it's like, oh.
I've decided
You get kicked off Lego Masters.
I've decided I want to move a major structure one stud over, so now there's lots of removal to be done. Oh.
I've got to be honest. My I actually rebuilt the columns before I did the video, and it was literally like an engineering exercise because I had to like jack the ends up, pull all the bricks out, put the new.
Yeah, not fun, is it?
And it actually survived that just fine. And then earlier on, I was moving something, and one of them, it didn't survive that as well.
Oh man!
It's all right now. Actually, it survived it. Thought so. It appears the faux wires do work.
It's easy to rebuild. Never fear.
That's true. That's easy. Well, it's easy, but not necessarily time wise.
Not always desirable. I'll give you that. But.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, for me, it's a struggle to find time.
Yeah, me too.
It's down at like 9 o'clock at night most nights to start doing anything.
Yeah.
And that's on a good night. I'm supposed to have had. I started the dynamite. It was like 3 weeks ago.
What's that?
I started the diner like 2 or 3 weeks ago, didn't I?
Oh yeah, I think you did.
And I still haven't finished. That should have been like a week's build.
Yeah, what are you waiting for, man?
I was building bridges on my Horizon Express. That build that was more important.
You built your Horizon Express, did you say?
Yeah.
Sorry, you were Daleks a bit with your audio, so I didn't hear that originally.
Sorry. I've acquired 2 Horizon Expresses.
Yeah, acquired.
One is fair enough. 2 is approaching, you know, extravagance, I think.
Yeah.
It doesn't look right with just one though on the track.
Okay.
Yeah, preach.
I got to start over. I'm starting over. I have to. Literally, I've just torn it apart because the error I made was at the very beginning. This is why I have the Bugatti set sitting on my shelf, and I'm not sure I'll ever build it because I get so concerned that, you know, one wrong move in this $9 million model is totally screwed up.
You're worried about your basic competence then?
I don't know if I'd say that, Ms. Mockett, but yeah.
I actually do have to rebuild my Land Rover because I've made a mistake somewhere, which means that the engine doesn't rotate. The engine doesn't go when you.
Oh, no.
Which isn't like a major thing, but it annoys me.
Yeah.
Like, you need to fix it. I even got the bit right where on a toggle where she did actually remember to do that when I built it, but even that wasn't the actual issue. Annoyed.
I'm using some quite old tiles here that a friend gave me a while back, and they're the ones without the little groove underneath.
Mm-hmm.
So when you come to move them, they're a real pain.
Oh yeah, yeah. Thank God for the groove. I mean, that's. How you doing? One with the stud. I see you in there. A lot of people in the chat.
Yep.
All right, we're starting over.
McBrick. I need to start doing. I stopped doing my streams. Me and my stream was back in January, and then everything. The world ended, and we haven't actually done it yet.
Yeah.
We should really pick that up.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to get. At least for me, it's very difficult. And of course, I mean, I posted a video about this out to the world, but it's hard for me to get motivated with all the stuff going on and all the sadness and hate and everything else going on in the world. It's just man, I'll tell you, it's so hard to just say, all right, Greg, hey, let's go do this stream that we were talking about, even though I know that would probably do us all well.
Yeah. Yep.
But, oh no, see, I still did it wrong.
I'm not saying a word. I'm just keeping quiet here.
Yeah, I know. Cass is. I know you're ready with a zinger, but I will. I appreciate your restraint.
No.
Do you need to go and get some adult help from Adrian?
Yeah, yes, I do. I need to go get Piper. She's 9. She'll figure this out. But I'm sure she's sleeping right now. So.
Sensible girl.
Sleep. I remember sleep. I went to bed at 2:30 last night, and I was up again at
Oh dear.
7, I think.
Yeah, you need to get some sleep, dude.
Yeah, but I won't have time to build Lego.
I've tried to. I've been stressing, and you've been a big help actually, Greg. But I've been stressing about like getting videos out and things like that, and then it's just kind of like, okay, in the grand scheme of things, if I can't get a video out, I can't get a video out. And so yesterday was a big step for me because I did kind of a small video, small, relatively small, but a video on just the Joker Manor that I had put in, as opposed to doing an entire, storyline for the city and stuff. And so
You're taking a leaf out of Jang's book, then doing progress videos.
Yeah, or like Robin Hood Bricks. I mean, how he just does kind of but I see so many of AFOLs that are just like, okay, well here, this is just, I've just worked on this copter and this is what I'm doing, and that's all they show. And I'm thinking, well, why do I need to have such a big production every single second? So anyway.
Yeah. I must confess, I've stopped beating myself up if I miss normally I try to do Monday and Friday as a video, but if I miss it for whatever reason, either I forget or I just don't want to do it, then that's fine.
Yeah, life happens, sure. I try to at least get one out on the weekend, and I figure if I can do that, then.
My podcast. Done that. God damn it! I've ruined it.
No.
Anyway.
T-Fan says I'm going to accidentally build a nuclear plant. Yeah, I probably will.
It could happen. You never know.
No, this is actually the Joker copter, so it's actually kind of a really cool copter. So I'm trying to build it to add to my Joker Manor setup that I did, because I got a whole bunch of old Joker sets that I'm going to add to it, and just make it an entire kind of fun area. But
well, now I've moved everything, I'll probably find it doesn't fit anymore. It's just going to go like that today, I can tell.
I need to cut some wood tomorrow so I can put in. I had to redo one of the areas in my new cities. This city update, it will happen. Oh yes, probably.
Your city's looking great, Greg. That bridge that you did. I mean, I'll tell you, if any of you out there in the chat haven't seen his video on his bridge, my goodness, that's a work of art. I mean, that's a structural work of art.
It's on my I've been watching too many live streams.
It's a work of art, Kat.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, I showed my kids last night. I'm like, look at this, look how he did this. Isn't this amazing? And they were kids, so they were like, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, right.
Wait till I add the cable car to it. Oh wait, I'm supposed to say that yet.
Wow, that's going to be great.
Wait until you have what?
I'm going to add a cable car to it.
Now,
oh, thank you. Thanks, dear.
T-Fan.
No, I've been researching.
Go ahead, Greg.
I've been researching how to build a cable car in Lego, and there's a few ideas around, but someone built a while back. I think I did it as one of my 12 and a bits when I did my Technic one. It wasn't my 5 and a bit videos, and he did this massive pillar thing that literally like the cars. You know how on proper gondolas the cars disengage and slow down. He'd done that.
Yeah.
But also got a midway station, so it went up, slowed down, went around this corner, and then accelerated again. It was like incredible.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That sounds hardcore to me.
Not
Oh wow, this is a launcher. Okay, I see how this goes now. Yeah, see now it makes more sense when I do it the right way.
Who knew, eh?
Is that the Mario missile launcher?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, now I can launch the missile. What a deal.
This is what I got so far for my ridiculous bionicle creation.
Oh, that looks cool.
That's pretty cool.
Some sort of bizarre power plant for Micropolis.
That is nice.
What was it said about building a nuclear power as the new power plant?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. That
does look a bit like you've got the Wembley Stadium roof on there.
Almost, yeah. Well, this bit.
Yeah.
This bit here, yeah. I've been looking at that for months, thinking, what should I do with it? Because that's one that I've had for ages in my parts bins, thinking. But so I've made myself a little bit more room, which means I can try and shove something else in that I don't know what to do with.
Let's see that again, Kaz. Hold it up. No issues.
Do you know you can see the people on the bottom left of your screen? If you hover over me, you can make me full screen. Greg, on your StreamYard.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Oh, that looks great. That's
kind of reminds me of the have you ever played the game Half-Life, the original one?
No, I don't really do games much at all.
yeah, I played Half-Life.
Kind of a bit of the break in the beginning of that.
And actually that
Some of the parts.
that excuse me, that whole model there, Kaz, is very SimCity worthy. I mean,
The whole Micropolis is, people tell me so.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Definitely.
Okay, I still did something wrong.
My
I'm not
Might
lying.
be on hope yet. Is that?
I'm not lying. I totally screwed this up again. And oh my gosh.
You know they do 5+ Batman sets, yeah?
You know,
Or 4+,
No,
whatever
Greg,
it is.
behave.
He knows I'm kidding.
Hi, my name is Mike. I have a PhD and I can't figure out this 7+ model. I give up. I'm just here just to smile now.
Joe beating you.
No, I am not going to give up. I'm not that type. I don't give up. I keep trying.
You will not be defeated.
No, never.
Never give up, never surrender. Isn't that the phrase?
Yep.
From one of my favourite films, Galaxy Quest.
No, that's not what I did. I can't figure out what I did
Maybe
wrong.
I want to revisit.
You what?
Seen for ages.
I'm stumped.
I'm saying nothing.
How is? And then when you get stumped with Lego models, do you find yourself sitting there talking to yourself, going, "Okay, now how in the world does this work here and this don't go here?" And
I live on my own. I talk to myself all the time.
So it's not unusual.
It's not unusual at all. The worrying time is when I only understand what I'm going on about half the time.
That's right. Yeah.
The word of a shower, and then you realize what you've done wrong.
Yeah.
That's how I could have done it.
Oh, and I just, shucks. I know it's a struggle over here. Sorry.
The struggle is real.
The struggle is real.
This stream needs a subtitle: Middle-aged people struggle with Lego.
That's right. I think I might have it now. Let's see. Will it fit? Will it fit? Yes, it fits and it works. Woo! Woo-hoo! All right, I got it. After, I don't know, how far are we into the stream? Oh, we're almost over. The stream's almost over. And
10 to go.
You've got 9 minutes. You've got 9 minutes to finish it, Mike.
9 minutes.
Look, Kaz has built a nuclear power plant in the time.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, I haven't done any of it before I joined. No, none of it.
Oh no, T-Fan, I was just going to say hi. And I was going to say, in terms of, you said you had to film a few things on your video before you actually did it. That's what I end up doing too. As I'm doing stuff during the week, I'll go ahead and just kind of film pieces and bits and things, and then I put it all together. That's the easiest way to do it, because if you try to do it all at the end, it can be very time consuming.
Yeah, we've just got a new computer, and I did and it imported faster and it exported a third the normally take.
Mm-hmm.
Did you editing it take any less time? That's the question.
Yeah, I've got to edit that to be better, so that helps.
What do you use to edit, Greg?
I just do it in iMovie.
Oh, okay. I've been using LumaFusion, and it actually it's awesome. I gave up with iMovie because LumaFusion has just it's so much easier, and plus the rendering also is a lot faster for some reason. And I'm using on the same hardware. But you can do more effects.
We've gone. Can you do the Batman?
Yeah,
scene changes.
I would love to if it weren't copyrighted. I was thinking, one of my goals is that I have all this city and all this stuff. As I was even thinking about this last night, is I really want to start doing some stop motion and actually do some storytelling through stop motion, which I know takes a long time to perfect. But I was thinking Batman, probably like the old campy Batman series, would probably be one of my first forays into that. And
yeah, people have asked me, have I done stop motion in the past? I'm like, I have. It takes a awful long time.
Yeah, it's so long.
Just don't have time for it.
Yeah, back when I was in college and grad school, one of the ways I didn't do Lego, but one of the ways I relaxed was doing claymation. Remember claymation? That's how old I am, huh?
Wallace and Gromit, mate.
Yeah, I did that kind of stuff. I really loved it.
My favorite.
I've just introduced my kids to trap. You remember this show, Trapdoor? Don't you open that trap door?
No.
Oh, classic. Look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
It's very good.
Is it in English? Or is it? Where does it originate from?
It's an English show originally.
Okay.
Thames Television.
There
you go, Kaz.
See, that is why I would not have seen it, because when I was growing up, we only had one television. It only had 3 channels to begin with, and my parents controlled the remote control, which was get up off your bottom and change the channel. And they did not like watching ITV, so I never saw anything that was on kids' TV on ITV.
Oh no! And how do you feel about that, Kaz?
I'm fine, actually. I mean, I'm just like, oblivious to a lot of things, and people go, "You must have seen so and so." I'm like, no.
Days when you used to have to go down to the video shop to hire a movie for 3 days or 2 days, whatever it was,
and rewind it, or else they charge you $100.
$100? That's outrageous.
I finished building my faux tumbler, and it's actually very good.
It looks really
very
Expand your
let me get some light on it. I can see it.
Mate, embiggen it so we can see my Greg.
As the StreamYard Pro. There we go.
Yeah, better. Mm.
June.
So was that the gift with purchase one?
No, just one that was on sale.
Oh, right, okay.
I kept my eye on it because I wanted to build a tumbler, and I thought it might sort of parts of that. It does. Looks like a as well. Oh, hello.
Can I say hi?
Oh dear, someone's not happy.
Somebody's cranky. Mini me. Apart from she's got more hair than me.
Oh, so cute.
Say hi to the 10 people watching this.
We're big time now, I'll tell you.
That's
Now
right.
we've got 23 in the chat.
There,
23, Greg.
23.
Yeah.
Boom. That's like a record.
Wow.
It's one of those hit and miss things about when you get like the number of people that come into streams.
Yeah.
That's when a good time to do it is.
I must confess, I don't like too many people in the stream because I just cannot keep up with the chat.
I agree. It's tough to keep up with that.
One of what's his name, Ryan. He's one of his ones. He went into it and he went, "Oh, there's only like 500 people in this. There's no point in doing it." I'm like,
Who was that?
Ryan. M&R Productions. That Ryan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I like doing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Confess, I don't watch his channel particularly. So.
I like doing streams, but I've given up trying to accomplish anything in a stream because I love to talk to people, and so it's I usually don't build in streams. I just sit and talk to folks. But
You honestly can't do both well if it's just you.
no, right, exactly.
Nobody can.
And as we've all witnessed, I obviously can't build well either. So it's very hard to do. You know, it's kind of like rubbing your head and patting your stomach. I can't do them at the same time.
Yeah, I think if there's two of you, then somebody looks at the chat and does the sort of interaction and feeds questions to whoever's building. So that works a lot better. But trying to do all of that on your own is just a no starter, really.
Yeah,
it's a lot more fun doing it with someone as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. I enjoyed.
But I have fired my chat up a couple of times for like 2 hours. I think Kaz. When I built this bridge behind me, the original one of this, I did the stream. You were there, you were building while I was doing it, and I was on there for like 2 hours building that bridge.
Yeah,
it was just me and whoever was watching it. Anyway, we've got 30 seconds. We should probably wrap up and say goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's going to move on to the next one.
Goodbye from the impending nuclear apocalypse.
Goodbye from the
Batman.
Go ahead, Greg.
Got Batman being chased by Mr. Freeze.
And goodbye from the thrice built plane helicopter, which is still not done.
Got there in the end.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll keep out this week.
Cool.
I feel like you should review it once you've done it. Anyway, that's our time up, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me on, Greg.
Okay.
Good to see you, Mike.
Yep. Good seeing everyone. Everyone have a wonderful day or night wherever you're at. Stay healthy.
And you.
Bye, guys.